Hey, so study tips. I know exam season is coming up and we need to do well, we need to do amazing, we need to get distinctions, get exemptions, that's me, and everything else, which is amazing. And I know it can be stressful, but I'm here to save you with some helpful and effective study tips. So, firstly, don't only rely on memorization. A lecturer once said, you don't have to memorize anything. Literally, you only have to understand what you're doing. And that would save you so many hours of memorizing work that you don't even understand by actually understanding it. How do you understand? You understand by first and foremost asking questions, and then secondly, trying to answer those questions. If you can't answer the questions that you have, the best way is to ask your lecturer or your teacher, if you're in high school or still in school, ask someone who knows the answer, or try and figure it out yourself. And how do you figure it out yourself? You need to actually go and read through your textbook. You need to read through notes and additional resources you have to try and find the answers to the questions that you have. If all else fails, try and opt for AI resources, but use it with discretion, okay? Then, secondly, you need to plan. And by planning, I mean few weeks before your exam, you need to have some sort of strategy for what you're going to do. For me, I'd say I always try and get my notes done at least a week before my actual exam, which is what I'm trying to do right now. And once I have my notes done, I know that that's part of my studying, because after I have all of my notes written down, it's literally just me and my notes and my voice and my brain, literally. Because I usually talk through everything and I reread my notes and I re-explain my notes to myself. I'm very much an auditory learner, so I literally learn best when I hear myself, when I hear people, and that's why I usually spend my time really just talking through my notes, making sure I understand. And once the understanding bit is done, that's when the third thing you need to do is practice. Try and get as many past paper questions as you can and do them under time pressure. Now, why I say is do them under time pressure is because it's going to train your brain and also help you test yourself to see if you are actually ready to be tested under exam conditions, and for you to get some type of experience for what it will actually be like on the day of your exam. And if you completely don't even make it within the time limit that you set for yourself, it's okay. That gives you a good idea of what you need to work on, and it can help you to really work on your exam technique, which is really valuable. And that is actually something you need to spend time on as well. And that leads me to my fourth tip. You need to actually work on exam technique. And by exam technique, literally making sure that you have your pens that you're going to use, have it ready, and actually practice writing past paper questions with those pens. Kind of think about how you're going to go about doing certain questions for theoretical questions. For example, are you going to write them a certain way for certain calculation questions? Are you going to omit certain steps? Little things like this you need to think about before your exam to help you when you're in the exam, save time and to be efficient. And if you maybe want to start with a certain section first, let's say you already know the layout of your paper and you decide a few weeks or just like, yeah, in your revision time, you decide that you're going to go for this section and do the section's questions first because you really feel like you're solid and you know a lot about this section, then part of exam technique would be to start with that question itself. But you need to decide this before your exam so that when exam time comes, you know exactly what to start with and that you don't waste any time. I hope that's helpful, and hopefully I can share more tips with you. Like, comment, and subscribe for more helpful study and academic tips from me. All the best. You've got this. We're in this together. Goodbye.